All right, let's do this. Okay. I love this little intro to
Welcome to
one.
Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection.
I think this is a super
Secure
cute idea
connection confirmed.
where it acts like the files are corrupted or whatever, so you have to make a whole
Please
new
log
one.
in to access your profile.
We'll call her Simon Shepherd because that's who she's gonna be. Man, I got a short skeleton.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Oh shit,
Please
my knees are
reconstruct
corrupted.
profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, so 3 basic kind of intros here. We've got Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. That's one background, where we're a spacer. There's colonist. You were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse, where when you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. So that's a kind of darker backstory. And Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis, covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I'm just gonna go with Spacer. I like that one. It's just kind of like, you're used to being on ships. Look at Shepard. Look at her there. She's used to being on ships.
Confirm psychological profile.
All right. So these are, again, kind of, they add to the backstory. We've got Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero, early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Heroism? Heroism? It's heroism, isn't it? Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Uh, so for Soul Survivor. I kind of like Shep having a little bit of a backstory.
Confirm military specialization.
All right, so now here we have our classes. So we've got Soldier, which is your pretty standard, like, warrior class. You get access to all of the guns, you get access to all of the armors. It's super boring. I don't like it. Engineer is like your tech specialist, so you don't get access to many like a bunch of armor or a bunch of weapons. You get like a specific, I think you only get access to like pistols pretty much and light armor, but you do get access to like the biggest range of tech powers. Adept, this is the one I usually go with because these are the biotic specialists, so they get the most biotics, which biotics in the Mass Effect universe are basically space magic, and I think that's super rad. I usually will go for Adept just because it lets you have all of the fun space magic powers, but I might go for something different this time just to kind of have something unique. When we get to romance options, for example, I know I'm probably going to romance Liara. I am a lesbian, so the fact that this game series has always had kind of a lesbian relationship option from the very beginning. I mean, this game came out in like 2007, and yet you can romance Liara as a woman from the get-go, which is kind of why this is one of many reasons why Mass Effect is one of my favorite series. But if we have to consider that she is already a biotic specialist, so if I'm going to have her on my team all the time, which is what I like to do with my romance options, is usually always take them in my little party. It's kind of going to be a bit of an overlap if we're both biotic experts. So I might try something a little bit more tech or combat oriented. So Infiltrator is kind of like it's a little bit of a mix of the tech and the combat. You get access to slightly better armors than you would if you were engineer, but you don't get as many tech options if you were engineer. You get like sniper rifles in this one, which is pretty neat. Sentinel, this is like all tech and all biotics, no combat whatsoever. So this one gives you the most eat powers, but also you get like no guns whatsoever, pretty much. And then Vanguard, this is what this to adept is what Infiltrator is to engineer. This gives you some cool combat stuff, like it gives you shotguns, and it does give you some powers, but again, they are slightly less. I think I'm gonna go for probably gonna go for Infiltrator. There is gonna be a lot of Geth in this first game, and for those who don't know what those are yet, you will soon see. But tech powers are very useful in Mass Effect 1, so I'm I'm okay with going with that. Also, I like the sniper rifles in this game. Now, because this is the Legendary Edition, it is like the whole thing is I get a bonus talent at the very beginning. I can't remember if that's because it's the Legendary version or if it's because I've already completed a full playthrough. But regardless, I get a little bonus power because this is like kind of a new game plus in a way. So these are all like I could get assault rifles, I could get shotguns, I could get barrier, singularity, warp, throw, or lift. These are all basically powers here. And then these are specific weapons trainings that I could get. Because obviously, as an infiltrator, I don't start off with training in shotguns or assault rifles. But I kind of really want to take Singularity or Barrier because these are two of those biotic powers that I was talking about that are like some of my favorites, and you usually only get them if you are doing an adept playthrough. Probably gonna go with Barrier because that's the most useful. Oh, now here we have the thing that's gonna take me 30,000 years because I love, love character creators. Let's see. Of course, this is Mass Effect 1, so our options for character creator is not going to be the best, but we'll try. Kind of. I get her to look straight ahead. Look straight ahead, Shepard. What you doing? She kind of looks all the way. Can I give her cute little space freckles? Not really. That kind of does. Does her skin tone need to be lighter to see that? No. So, I like to give my character creator things cute little freckles across the nose because I think that looks really good. This doesn't really matter, but it does make the collar of her little space uniform fit different, which I think is funny. Kind of like them to have a slightly wider jaw. Those cheekbones are a little bit too much, though. Trying to get facial balance tweaked on this is a challenge in of itself. I could spend forever in this, just the character creators in this game trying to make it look more normal. I'm actually going to make her hair short for a second just so I can see what I'm doing with the ears even. What is going on here? This is, I feel like her skull is very stretched out. What is that about? You alright there, Shep? That looked weird. That's kind of boring. I mean, this game again did come out in like 2007, so you have to think about the fact that the hair options are not exactly going to be the height of, I don't know, opulence. I prefer having short-haired women anyway, so there we go. That's what I want. I want that little undercut. This is a space lesbian if I've ever seen one. Can I do fun colors? Yes, I can! Yay! We can do Siren Pink! Oh, I'm so excited. This hair color, which I have for my avatar, Siren, is also what I have dyed my real life hair many, many times. I've had a lot of different fun hair colors. I've had blue, I've had red, I've had black, but the one I almost always end up coming back to is this kind of like berry pink. Berry is in like Berry. At least that's what I think most like hair dye places call it. I'm not gonna make her eyebrows pink as well because I think that looks ridiculous. But we'll say that her natural hair color is like, I don't know, brown or black or something. And we'll do black. That's fine. You can tell she dyes it. Oh, that's fine, honey. Let's look at them eyes. If she'll look straight ahead. Oh man, it's intense. Kind of want the eyes to be big so you can actually see the color. And look straight ahead. There. Thank you. Can't actually see what that's doing. Oh, that's doing the depth, isn't it? Let's have her eyebrows not popping out of her skull. I do like the fun iris colors they have. Now, our siren color usually for my icon is yellow in the irises. I don't think I can quite get yellow, but maybe like a hazel option I can get. I think this kind of lime green one is going to be the closest I can get to it. These brows are a little tall. Can I make this? I think that's probably going to be the best I can do. Nose. I like giving big noses to female characters because they never have it in any media, and I myself have, I mean, not huge, but I have a nose that is like this where the bridge comes out a little bit farther, so I'm trying like to represent that in my female characters. Mouth. Doesn't really do much for me. I think they all kind of look similar. I'm sure some people agree. They're like, oh, it adds so much character. I don't know. They all kind of, except for at least fuller lips. That looks kind of balanced, right? I don't know. I am by no means an artist. I just tend to futz around with these things until they look decently. Take makeup off. She's not wearing space makeup. Uh, well, maybe I'll have her do like a lip color just so it looks. We have her wearing black lipstick like she's a big edgelord. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, fuck it. We'll have her wear black lipstick like she's a big edgelord. Oh, and we can have eyeshadow as well. Honey, you're gonna look great. Do gold for the eyeshadow, because then that sort of makes up for the fact that I couldn't have the fun eye colors. Maybe I'll do blue. Ooh, I'll do blue, because then that will make it seem more like the siren. Because I can't do blue skin, but I'll do that. Maybe I'll change the... That is so bright, though. That is garish. Slightly less. Let me change the eyeshadow to actually be blue, so that'll be fun. Yeah. There we go. Pink and blue. She's gotten candy colors. Let's see. Scar. Oh. I do like the across the eyebrow because I think it looks neat, but we'll do like a little face one, then you can see it.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Hell yeah. There's our gal. Look at her holding a sniper rifle in one hand, accomplishing nothing.
Identification confirmed.
Oh god, I'm not gonna do veteran. I have self-respect. Auto levels off. Yes, classic mode. Yep. Off. I'll save. Okay. Ooh, opening cutscene. Let's go.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander? We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Screen. Approach run has begun.
I do love how that shot of when you first see your Shepard's face and it's like, wow, that looks very weird with the custom Shepard. Oh, but setting established. I just love that sound.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check.
Oh, I'm gonna try not to geek out the entire time playing this because I have replayed the Mass Effect trilogy so often that I'm just like, anytime I replay it, I'm always like, yay!
Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up
Caden, I can see your polygons right now.
Good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy.
There she is. Look at our beautiful gal.
Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
Be paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, so here we have our dialogue tree. This is pretty standard for BioWare games. In my Dragon Age playthrough, not Dragon Age Origin, but once I get to Inquisition, you'll see a very similar looking tree. Top option here is always going to be what in Mass Effect is called your Paragon options, basically your good guy options. Down here, the very bottom is going to be your, in Mass Effect, Renegade options, or the bad guy options. And then this is going to be neutral. So the way you respond in conversations and some of the actions you do will either give you points into Paragon, good guy, or Renegade, which is bad guy. So and then those will unlock, different paths throughout the game based on that. So I'm going to be going for Paragon. I am physically incapable of doing a Renegade playthrough in anything. I will occasionally make Renegade decisions where I feel that they are appropriate, but a lot of them are just kind of mean, and I do not like being mean to these characters, and because a lot of them are like Shepard is a dick to your friends or who are supposed to be your friends, and I don't like that. I'm like, I will be a dick to people who are being a dick to me, but yeah, no, she's nice. Look at her. Look at this face. You can trust this face.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged.
Subtitles are on, but I'll try not to talk over chatter too much. I mean, it's going to be a little bit impossible just because these games, any BioWare game,
Aye, aye,
is
Captain.
so much
Brace
dialogue
yourself,
and
sir.
so
I
much
think an Alex is on the
reading
way.
that it's
already
impossible
here.
for me not to talk over it at places.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You
Yeah,
get
we'll
that,
meet you there.
Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
So Jennifer Hale is who voices our female shepherd here, and I forget off the top of my head. I cannot remember the run around in cute little circles. I cannot remember the name of the person who voices male shepherd, but Normandy. And also, nice shot of my ass there. Always good to see it. I love you, Commander Shepard. Start for yes, it is okay. So here we have our codex. This is what I mean when I'm like, there's a fuck ton of reading. Is this is going to be where you find all of your lore stuff about the game. I am, I'm not gonna do all of these because the world building in this series and just like in Dragon Age, it's fucking massive. I cannot get through all of them, but it is fascinating and truly astounding how much work has gone into every aspect of the world building in this series and in the Dragon Age series. It's what really makes me love them, is they work so hard to make an authentic universe, really, in with all of the races of like aliens and everything like that. So this is our little level up screen, by the way. So here you can see these are the options I was talking about earlier. This is our Paragon. This is our Renegade. So as you can see, I've already got a little bit of Paragon because of being nice to Joker and Kate in there. And then these are going to be all of our skills. So right off the bat, because I'm doing Infiltrator, I'm going to have access to these powers throughout the entire playthrough. I will get some more later on as things go on, but in order to, as you can see, sniper rifles, fitness, dampening, and first aid are grayed out because I need to put sufficient points in these skills above them. Like in order to unlock dampening, basically I've got to level up electronics some more. And tactical armor, I've got to, So all of these control, you'll see down here, if I hover over it, you'll see where it increases damage, increases hardening. Hardening is basically armor related things. It's kind of like you've got your armor and you've got your barriers in this. Armor is like your physically what you are wearing. Barriers are what you get from like biotic powers, and then there's also like tech barriers. Let's see. So I'm going to put my first points that I get, I always put right into charm because this is what I'm going to be using a lot. Charm is all of our conversation-based stuff, and I've said this before. I've said it in my Dragon Age playthrough. I will say it here. I love having all of the persuasion options open because when I'm talking to people, I want to be able to get all of the conversation options. It just drives me crazy when I can't unlock all of them. I'm not responding to real life text because I'm a professional. All right, let's get back into it. I'll go ahead and save just to make sure everything's going. I'm not used to doing this on PC. Normally I do this on good old Xbox or Steam Deck, so.
We're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
So here we have Presley. Just 1 second. Hold on.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Just realized I had my mic muted for quite a while because I'm a dumbass.
I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Looks like a weird octopus.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
No, you're going in. I don't know. You got it, boss.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing
space
some
mission.
serious digging here, Captain.
That tree looks terrible.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What good is this helmet doing, is my question.
Helping survivors is a secondary objective.
Like, our entire lower face is visible like we're Batman.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
He's got a space shotgun.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
No problem.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Spaceship. I do love the background music in this game, the like OST. Alright, we got our nice little triangle formation. We've got, who do we have with us? It should be Caden and Jenkins. So here's Caden. Caden is a Sentinel. That was one of the starting classes you might remember seeing. So he's the one that's like mix of biotic and tech powers. Go ahead and just kind of do some basic upgrades here. Got Jenkins with us. I think he's a soldier, which is the really combat-focused one that I was shown in the beginning. Let's see. Save. And let's look around here. Let's see. How do I switch my weapons? That's what I want to know. Switch. Ah, there it is.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. I do love the snipers in this game. So in the lower left corner, you will see kind of a little graphic of a gun. I've got my sniper rifle out here right now, and you'll see there's kind of like a little, there's going to be an orange bar that's going to pop up. That is the heat bar, which is basically how long you have in between shots so that you don't accidentally overheat something. Improve sighting. I'm going to take that. Go to my little upgrades menu. Go to my sniper rifle. Details. How do I add my little upgrades in this? That is my question. Oh, I think it's, yeah, it's right here. And we will add this. How do I... there it is. Again, these menus are so old. Sometimes it takes me a second to remember how they all work here. Okay. Running along. These trees do kind of look terrible. But again, this is an old game.
Oh god. What happened here?
Orgy went wrong. Let's go! Sprinting! Right into danger. Oh, that was good. That was a good segue. Send this man straight to his death. But you know what? He's not a protagonist, so he doesn't matter. So we'll feel nothing about his death. Yeah, so you see there, I just overheated my gun because I was trying to fire too fast in between. That's why I have to have the cooldown then.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
Caden, did you just close his eyelids through his, like, mask thing? Because that's impressive.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, bitch.
Aye, aye, man.
Alright. Me and Caden against the world, baby. Damn, y'all got fucked up. Alright. I love shooting these things. That probably makes me a psychopath. Geth recon drone.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Oh, thanks for that incredibly important update, Nihilus.
Try to catch up with you at the dig site.
I'm gonna be mean to everybody, but Shepard won't. Should probably focus on shooting the actual enemies and not on the gas bags, but they're very fun to shoot. Oh shit, I've walked into a cutscene. There's gonna be a fuck ton of cutscenes in these opening few hours, I'm afraid to say. Oh, they're giving that guy a nice hug. Oh, no. No, they weren't. Might be. You know, it's good that they gave Ashley pink armor, otherwise are we supposed to know that she's a girl? Completely unrecognizable without it. Yeah. Oh, there they are. Fuck you! I'm missing all of these shots. I switched to my little pistol. Pew pew pew.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
You still aren't. Oh, I can't aim at her.
Chief Ashley Williams of the
I was gonna aim at her for
you the one in
jokes.
charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
I don't know what a gunnery chief is, but I assume it's a military rank of some importance.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the
I don't know. Let me know in the comments if anyone knows what the hell that is.
They cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
So the Geth are those robots.
Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise.
Come with us, bro.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Tell us about the Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
Quarians are another alien race in this universe, much like the Turians. The Quarians are kind of more tech. They're like the tech experts.
After that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Where are those researchers?
At the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen Nihilus?
Turian Spectre around here.
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
You know how it goes. Let's see.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Alright, let's get going. How do I do my little squad equip things? S? Oh, I'm gonna have to look at my controls again. Ah, annoying. I squad. Oh, it's you. Okay. No more charm options for the second. Let's do. I'll do that for now. Let's see. I'll just put some points in Sentinel because that's usually pretty good for him. Sorry, I have OCD like in, you know, to an insane degree where I'm gonna have to get rid of all these notifications, otherwise they are just gonna drive me fucking nuts.
Beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Okay. Switch to my sniper. That's inventory. equipment load thing. Like my squad view. I know there's a way. Ah, well, I'll figure it out. Is it a hold? No, because that's aim. Well. I'm gonna shoot him in the space thigh. It's not doing much. Oh, that did. As we all know, robots have arteries just like humans do in the thigh, so you have to take it out to weaken them. This is the dig site.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Hey.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. Everything's on fire. But it's got normal clouds. Nice to know about this planet.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your
Ah, they are fans of modern art, I see.
Oh god, they're still alive.
Okay, well,
What did the Geth do to them?
it's an interesting art installation, a little bit tasteless, but, you know, different tastes and everything. I'm actually going to switch to my pistol because this is going to be... Or my assault rifle because I'm an idiot. And I don't know which way the mouse trail is going. And we'll do the shotgun. What's in here? Let's see. There's my sniper. Just checking around the ground, making sure there's no more tiny little boxes I'm missing.
Security locks engaged.
I do love hacking in this game. I think it's really cute.
Humans, thank the Maker.
What's up?
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
No worries, strange man. I'm here to help.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's
Your
wrong
friend
with your
seems like he's
system?
having a fun time.
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Oh, this is a wonderful way to handle the mentally ill, I'm sure.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Let's see.
Did
Do they see
notice a
nitrous?
Turian in the area?
I saw
Nitrous?
him, the prophet,
Nihilus.
leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
But it's important to make note of that, dear audience, that he said he saw a Turian before the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
Not our Turian.
So fast.
Kind of racist to
One
assume it's the
second
same
we were gathering
one.
up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Well,
Williams,
off we go.
Take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
That was jarring. Can this be opened? No. Okay. Bye, guys. Have fun with your craziness. Take that. Take that. Let's do a quick sorting of our inventory here. I think I leveled up again. I'm gonna level up a lot in this early game. It's just kind of how it goes. Tactical armor. Kaden. Continue doing assault rifles for her. I'll try not to spend too much time in the menus, but also it's kind of how it goes, you know. That shotgun. Nah, I'll give that to Ashley. Ashley is a soldier, so she's gonna have. It's important for her to have a pretty wide range of guns. Now, Kaden can only use the pistol, so try and. That's heavy armor. Do I have any mods? No, I don't. For guns, do I have? I probably have mods for guns at least. No, I don't. I don't have much of anything in the starting game, really. Well, I might have grenades. Nah. That is heavy armor, so only Ashley can use that, and she can't even use it yet because I haven't unlocked it yet. She can only use medium armor at this exact moment. I'll upgrade my sniper to this one, though. And go ahead and just omni-gel that one. Omni-gel this one. Omni-gel can be used to override a lot of like locks and things if you fuck it up, or if you don't like doing those little mini games. I mean, I'll give this to him, but I don't think he'll really use it much. Alrighty. Off we go. And there's a cutscene. That's why I stopped 2 seconds before I walked into it, but I'll let it play out.
Saren.
Look at this fucking cyborg motherfucker. Even his voice sounds evil.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
And we are apparently close enough to hear that gunshot.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Big octopus.
Look at the
It seems to be emitting some kind of dubstep. We must hurry. I switched out my sniper rifle, so instead of the one big, I've got the switch to my pistol. Or an assault rifle, apparently, because again, I don't know which way I'm scrolling. This guy's having some trouble. Med gel. M. Nope, that's map. H? Nope, that's put stuff away. I'll figure this stuff out eventually. What's in here, buddies? Beep, beep, beep. Oh, fuck. Beep, beep, fuck, fuck. Got it.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
Enjoying the space fashion.
When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
Let me know about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest
These
of the
guys
crew.
have pretty much the same face.
Over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What do you know about that weird octopus ship?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over
I keep
near
saying
the
octopus, but it's really more like a squid.
The noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Well, that's horrifying. Bye!
These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Give me
Some guys
stuff.
at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the
Peregrine
time, I
Shepherd
don't even
is
know what's
kind
in
of a
the
goody-goody.
packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use
But
out of it than
this is why we do Paragon options, is because this would not be available to me, this little blue option here, if I did not have points in Charm and enough Paragon. I could also do this down here if I was going the Renegade
We're
way.
risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
So, as you can see, now we get free stuff.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not
More
a snitch.
Paragon.
He might have
Be a
something to do
snitch.
with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Okay, bye!
Good luck.
Boop. Ah, so that's the stuff he gave us. Can I do this yet? Yes, I can. Fuck. There we go. Okay. So we got a better pistol, which is sweet. I'm gonna go back to my old one because I like this one better. And I'm gonna put the combat scanner. Can I not put the combat scanner on it? Oh no, I can. Sweet. We'll keep that there, and then on my pistol, I'll put the combat scanner. Go ahead and destroy this one. Okay. Oh, armor. But I can't really use it yet. Did I have any grenade things yet? No, I don't. Okay. Off we go. Can I open this? Nah. And we will find out about the fate of Nihilus next time. But for now, it is getting kind of late in the old PM, so I'm going to leave this first episode here. But thank you very much for joining me, everyone, and I will hope to see you again. Bye!